The Naruto One Shot might just be good as Bleach's Hell Arc. This is an unplanned video. I had no intention of dropping another video today, but I had to because, as you know, here at the Everything Anime podcast, we review everything from anime, manga, video games, movies, and whatever relevant topic we feel like talking about. The one-shot manga for Naruto, I really enjoyed. It's not like the Bleach one-shot manga, which I'll probably talk about at the end of the Thousand Year Blood War. I mean, I read it a long time ago, but because I'm rewatching the Thousand Year Blood War, I want to, give a separate thought on that, like rereading it. But this one shot is very cute. It's not about how the fourth Hokage became the Hokage. It's not about how the fourth Hokage, got the celebrity relativity that he has today, like his name. This is about Kushina and Minato. That's it. Yes, there are other things involved, and let's get into that. So we open up the manga. He's the fourth Hokage with Jiraiya Sensei and two other people that I don't recognize. One of them looked like he was on the Thunder God village. I mean, the village hidden in the clouds, because I'm like, there's no black people in the Hidden Leaf. Because the first time we saw black people was in the Hidden Cloud. Not that I'm blaming Masashi Kishimoto for his diversity. He can do whatever he wants. But he's fighting two Bijus at the same time. And they're too powerful, obviously, because they're Bijus that are controlled by their Jinchuriki, the humans. So these Biju, they're about to use Biju bombs, and Minato uses Flying Thunder God technique to teleport them away. Then we're taken to Kushina's perspective. Kushina has been locked up in the village since she's been sealed with the nine-tailed fox demon. Like, she's been sealed. She's a member of the Hidden Leaf Village, but, she's not happy because, she's locked up. She's being watched at 24/7 by two guards. And the only happiness she does have is seeing Minato. But on this day, Minato says he's busy. He's like, Kushina, I just came to tell you in person that I can't hang out with you today. And she's like, how she gets mad, like she's known for like her fiery red hair. She's like, why aren't you hanging out with me today? What are you doing? Is it another girl? And in the background, Kishimoto purposely wrote these two girls like, oh, maybe Minato will come with us today. I don't know if they knew that Minato had a crush on Kushina. I don't think that matters. It's just to show like girls thought he was attractive, obviously. And Kushina gets jealous. And even though it's forbidden for her to leave the village, because if she leaves the village where she's at, this spiral circle, call it a helix. It's a circle, or it's called a rosin, which is a helix circle. She's not allowed to leave it because if she leaves it, it weakens the seal on the nitro fox side of her body. So if she leaves that seal, the nitro fox could potentially break out. It could potentially. And so she wants to go see Minato. Now, again, Minato is practicing, obviously, the Rasengan, and he calls it this really goofy name as he's trying to use it. He calls it the Ice Popsicle Nimbus Jiraiya Jutsu or something like that. I'm going to name it in the title, but it was something so silly and goofy. And we know that about Minato. He has ridiculously long names, and he's terrible at naming his jutsus. But, and that's going to become relevant later. And so, because Kushina's broke out of the spiral, to go see Minato during his training, the seal's weakening. And the whole reason she wants to see Minato is because she's in love with him. Because, as a Jinchuriki, you're typically alone. You spend all that time alone by yourself. You don't have anybody there with you. So it's been affecting her a lot. And we learn from the previous Jinchuriki of the Nitro Fox that she's like, if you fill your heart with love, you will never feel like you're alone. You won't worry about being a monster because somebody loves you. All you need is that love, and it'll take all that darkness away. So we go into this flashback, and we learn another major important thing. Okay, we learn the first Hokage's wife, the wife of the first Hokage, was the previous Jinchuriki before Naruto's mom. Don't ever say that you knew that. No one knew that. That is great. That is mind-blowing. Good job, Kishimoto. Good job. I don't know if you always knew that. I don't know if you always planned that, but good job. So as the way that Minato comes up with the name of his Rasengan later is because of Kushina. They're climbing the spiral staircase, the Rasen Helix staircase. And she's telling her, like, sometimes when I feel alone, I just climb to the top of the staircase. And I'm thinking at the top, I was like, what is that going to be at the top of the thing? Is it going to be like the name Rasengan or something like that? At the top, it's the monument of the Hokages, and she's looking at the first Hokage. She is the wife of the first Hokage. That is so dope. And so, as she has that realization, she makes it to Minato, and the Naito Fox starts taking over. And Minato admits to her, just like Hinata admitted to Naruto, even though Naruto was a dunce and it took him forever, because she said it in front of Pain Naruto. She said, I love you, Naruto. Minato tells the nine-tailed fox, you cannot have her because she is mine. I love her. Oh my God, bro, the chills I got from reading that. I was like, and we already knew Minato loved Kushina, but it's just, you see it progressed more, and that's awesome. That's character development. That's story development. You love it. And the Nine-Tailed Fox ain't having that shit. The Nine-Tailed Fox starts to break out. He makes her go Four Tails Kushina mode, and he's like, no, she's mine. I told her you can't trust anybody. You're going to leave her eventually. Minato ain't backing down. Even though he gets cut through by the Four Tails, he gets cut through. Minato ain't backing down. Minato's like, no, I told you she's mine. Instantly uses Rasengan. I mean, he calls it the flying popsicle, nimbus, whatever. He calls it whatever the fuck that name was, okay? But at the end, I'm forgetting something. Before that, after they do the Biju, Naito does the Biju bomb against his Rasengan, it kind of cancels each other out. Kushina's on the inside using her own Uzumaki sealing jutsu. And eventually, like, Minato presses a seal onto her, and the Naito Fox is surprised. He's like, how are you using the Uzumaki seal technique? Like, I've only seen the first Hokage even match something like that. How are you capable of doing that? And it's because, Minato is very skilled. We know about Minato, but also because he loves Kushina. He loves her so fucking much. It is so fucking cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. Anyways, so they seal the Nine-Tailed Fox inside of Kushina. And Minato tells her that he loves her, he's going to be with her, he's going to protect her always because he likes people that are stronger than her. He considers Kushina stronger than him. And I thought that was really cute because we know what the fourth Hokage can do. And then the story ends with him telling her the name of his technique, the flying nimbus, whatever, Jiraiya-inspired popsicle attack. And she says, well, can I name your technique? And he's like, sure. And she says, let's call it the Rasengan. And he says, I like it. Very, very cute. Good job, Kishimoto. Good job. This video was sponsored by me, the author of the Shinry series and the Chronicles of Wayne. Check out the link tree below for all my current published books. The Shinry series starts with Shobu Samurai Project Aryoku. 10 years after the death of his parents, Shobu Samurai returns home to save it from powerful enemies, shadow creatures, blood beasts, and an organization once thought dead. The Shinry series is your high fantasy action adventure. Think of it as an inspiration and a love letter to anime and manga everywhere. Or, if you prefer monsters and werewolves, check out the Love Be Damned series, The Chronicles of Wayne. Cotton candy, full moons, fabled lovers, a cursed virgin's bite. If you go where monsters dance, red will rain over your house. Love be damned. That sounds like a load of gibberish if you ask me, Barb. It's a cute little story about a boy who falls in love with the hottest guy at school who turns out to be a werewolf. And it gets into all kinds of shenanigans, especially against the battle with the dark wizard. Check me out, guys. Love you and thanks for subscribing.